Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel JCTCETEC. I would like to introduce about the topic Introduction to Embedded System and IoT. Maybe you may not be familiar with these words, or maybe a technical person would be familiar, that is an embedded system and IoT. First of all, I would like to give an intro about embedded system, then I give a brief idea about IoT. If I explained about the things that we are using in the home comes under embedded system, so you maybe wonder, oh, all these comes under embedded system. So I will mention what all the things are using our embedded system technology. That is a microwave, a calculator, a washing machine, a fridge, everything comes under embedded system. So from this, could you explain what is being an embedded system? An embedded system are the computers built into the devices in order to perform a specific task. So could you please think of any devices at the home that might have embedded system? Now let's look upon what makes up an embedded system. That is components. What are being the components used in an embedded system? That is the brain, sensors, actions. These are the three components which comes under an embedded system. A brain is a microcontroller or a microprocessor that processes the information. A sensor that collects the data from the environment, and actuators that perform the task based on the instructions. So these are the three main components which comprises of an embedded system. So we have looked upon what all the components being used in an embedded system. Now let's look upon the programming and embedded system. So before this programming and embedded system, we would like to have the knowledge about the C and C++. So if you design a robot, I would like to ask a question. What task would you want it to do? Next, let's look upon embedded system in our daily life, that is the transportation, healthcare, entertainment. In transportation field, the cars and traffic lights uses embedded system in order to keep us safe. In healthcare, heart rate monitors and insulin pumps help the doctors to care for the patients. In entertainment side, the video game consoles and toys have the embedded system for the fun, just like AR and VR systems. So I would like to ask a question. What's your favorite gadget with an embedded system? So till now we have discussed about the one half of the topic, introduction to embedded system. Now let's deal upon introduction to the Internet of Things. So Internet of Things, what do you mean by that? Things which we are using around will be connected through an internet. So IoT connects everyday devices to the internet, allowing them to send and receive data. So this connection makes a smart devices like a fridge can order a milk when you are being yellow. So we would like to design our home itself as smart in your house. So these are being the benefits of IoT, that is being convenient, safety, efficiency. So convenience in the sense that you could control your home's light and temperature from your phone itself. Safety in the sense that you could get the alerts if there is something is wrong like smoke or a water leakage. Efficiency in the sense it could save the energy by you only using resources when it is needed. So these are all the benefits. So I would like to ask what benefit of the IoT that you think is a cool. Let's look upon the challenges of IoT. That a coin, just like a coin, if you toss a coin, it is having a head and tail. So I have explained all the positive sides of an IoT. Now its difficulties is that it is having the negative side also. That is a privacy, compatibility, power. If you're using a privacy, if you explain about the privacy, is that everything is being hacking on this relevant world. So keeping the data safe from the hackers is very, very important. Compatibility in the sense that is a making sure different devices can talk to each other, or in the sense a power means it needs to have the devices need electricity to work. So all these are the challenges which we need to face on this. So what challenges do you think are the important to solve? I think now you got an idea about embedded system and IoT. Now I would like to suggest to create an IoT project. That for creation of an IoT project you need to have some of the steps, that is choose a problem you want to solve or a task you want to make it easier. Now after choosing a problem you need to have an idea about what all sensors and actuators you would need to use that. After this, you need to have an idea about how the device will connect to the internet and communicate. If all these ideas you got collected, now can you sketch a simple design of your IoT project idea? With this, we could wind up the topic. we could see what all the future of embedded systems and IoT. That is, a smarter cities with traffic and pollution control, healthier lives with the wearable fitness trackers, more efficient farming with the sensors that monitor the crops and livestock. These are all some of the terms I would like to familiar with you. So, can you predict some of the future with an IoT?